Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Locks of the Day podcast. This is episode number 25. I'm here once again with Zach and Andrew. Today, we're going to lock in with all the sports, nothing new. Last podcast, we swept. We went 4-0 for NFL podcast, going plus 12.2 units. So hope you tailed for Saturday and Sunday's games. Then last Thursday's podcast, we whacked 2 for NHL, NBA, college basketball, and tennis. We were up 9.4 units, which totals us up 21 units in the last week from our 2 podcasts. So if you're not tailing, I don't know what else to tell you, fellas. But we're back today. We got more NHL, NBA, and tennis free locks. So don't miss out. Let's stay hot and profiting. So Andy, kick them off with the NBA 3-star kid.
Yes, sir. 3-star for NBA tonight will be it's a little under. Kings and Nuggets under 240 and a half, minus 120. Bumped it up just 1 point, but I'll make this one quick. Don't think this line should be that high. Only reason it is that high is because first time the Kings and Nuggets played, total hit 259, and Nuggets just put up 144 points against the 76ers last game. And both these teams have hit the over in their last. Kings hit their over the last game last night against the Warriors, and Nuggets have been hitting the over total in their game their past 2 nights or past 2 games. So I think this is a trap. Line's really high. I love the under of 240 and a half. So that's a 3-star for tonight. It's a minus 120. Zach, you got the 2-star. Lock them in.
Yeah. So our 2 stars going to be Portland plus 10 and a minus 130. You can find that on Fanatics or ESPN. Portland's coming off 2 straight wins over the Bulls and the Heat. Magic are coming off 4 straight losses, and 3 out of 4 of those games have been on the road. So they're just coming back from Toronto as well. So it's been a little bit of a long flight for them. Um, Portland's just playing more team basketball recently these last couple of games. They're getting contributions from everyone. They're getting contributions from, Anthony Simons, Denny Avdija just starting to step up. DeAndre Ayton's actually playing basketball. Great sign if you're a Portland fan. Love that. Um, Really, other than that, the Magic, it's been a tough one. They've just struggled with injuries all year. They start getting guys back. Now that they're getting their guys back, they can't score. I think that's been their biggest struggle this pretty much so far into this new year, into January. The Magic have only put up 100 points so far in 4 games. And when they've put up 100 points, they're barely putting up 100 points. They're putting up 102, 103, and they just really can't score. And in this case, you're at home against a Portland team that's kind of starting to put it together. And if you're going to give Portland 10 points, the value there is very good just because Portland is the tallest team in the NBA. Their average height is 6'7". So they defend the perimeter really well. They defend inside pretty well, and they can score on you. So I would say Portland is going to look to keep this one close, and they don't have to win. They just got to keep it within 10 points. So I think the value of a minus 130 here is not that bad. So Portland plus 10, minus 130 as our 2-star.
There it is. There's the NBA locks. Don't miss out on those ones. And now we'll swing it right into NHL for you. So Andy, you got another 3, kid.
Yes, sir. Big 3-star for tonight for the NHL. That will be the Caps. Washington Capitals money line minus 140. Playing the Seattle Kraken. Caps are just red hot, winning their last 6 or 7. All thanks to Logan Thompson. He's been having an insane career or insane year with a record of 22, 2 and 3. With the 2.09 goals against and a 9.25 save percentage. It's crazy. I know Lindgren's been hurt, their backup goalie. He got hurt against Montreal a couple nights ago, but Thompson stepped in. He's played like 6 games in a row. So I'm not sure who's going to be starting this game tonight, but either way, it's a lock. I got no doubt in my mind. Lindgren's solid. Thompson's been having an insane year. But Caps averaging 3.5 goals a game, second in the league to Seattle's 2.9. And Caps giving up only 2.4 goals a game, lowest in the league to Seattle's 3.1. Caps also have a top 10 power play with 31 goals. Seattle's just been struggling this year too, not having the season that they really wanted, under 500, 21, 24, and 3. They struggle scoring, and starting goalie Joey Daccord is basically what's been keeping them together this year. So I Joey Daccord's not going to do. He's not going to be it tonight. Like, just take the Caps minus 140 and lock that one in as a 3-star. Swing that one over to Zach for a nice little 2.
Yep. And our 2-star is going to be Flames money line at a minus 130. Now, I was told this one was a lock. So we're locked in here with the Flames. But this is a season split. The Sabres actually took the first game here, 3-2 in a shootout, but this was the beginning of the season. We were 15 games in. The Sabres at this point were still a 500 team. So right now they're both teams are kind of going one way, one team's going another way. You got the Calgary who's fighting for a playoff spot and the Sabres who are in last place in the Eastern Conference. But the Flames are coming off 3 out of 5. The Sabres haven't done too bad. They're coming off 3 out of 5 losses, so just the opposite. But they did beat Vancouver in their last game, and seeing that they won last game, I don't know if they're going to be able to come off 2 straight wins, especially on a West Coast road trip. And I mean, the Flames have been solid defensively. They only give up 2.9 goals a game. Dustin Wolf's been a big part of that because if it wasn't for Dan Wolf, Dan Vladar would not be keeping this Calgary Flames team together. So Dustin Wolf doing his thing, keeping Calgary at a 2.9 goals against. And although Calgary's only putting up 2.6 a game, the Sabres are giving up 3.5. So the Flames offense, I think, is going to heat up just a little bit tonight, and the Flames heating up. How about that? Um, but the Sabres are also giving up 30 shots a game as well. And I think in this one, I think the Flames are just going to overpower the Sabres defensively. I think you're going to see maybe a 3-1 win, maybe a 4-2 win by Calgary, doing just enough to get by, split that series tonight. And minus 130 is great value, especially when they've got the home crowd behind them tonight. So 2-star minus 130, Flames money line.
Love it. So there. Oh, Andy.
Oh no, no, I was saying lock. I was gonna say
Oh,
lock.
lock. Gotcha. Yeah. So there's the NHL and NBA locks. Don't miss out on those. Okay, you know we're hot. Don't be dumb. And now we're gonna roll right into the Australian Open for tennis locks once again. Tail them. Don't be dumb. We got a little 3-star. Okay. Yannick Sinner minus 6.5 at a minus 110 versus Ben Shelton on DraftKings. Now Ben Shelton, if you know tennis, you might know Benny. He's a great young player with one of, if not the strongest serves on tour. I mean, the dude kills the ball on the serve. I don't even know what it goes 130, 140, something stupid. But he's up against the world number one, who is not fun to play against. Let's just keep it real. But Shelton has beaten Lorenzo Musetti, Gail Monfils, Lorenzo Sonego, a couple others to get to the semifinals, who are all definitely good players. But we are talking about Yannick Sinner here, and respectfully, he's not those guys. Yannick Sinner, I mean, he just ripped through Holger Rune and Alex de Minaur like nothing. And realistically, de Minaur is better than Shelton, and Rune is usually better than Shelton too. On any given day, could go 50-50. But I mean, Sinner is realistically just a freak on the court right now, and I don't really know anyone who can stop him. And I really don't think anybody else in this tournament can keep up with his game. So we're going to keep it simple with the 3-star. Yannick Sinner minus 6.5 at a minus 110. Lock that in. Then we're going to go with the 2-star. Once again, both these are late night or early morning, Australian Open stuff, tennis, whatever. 2-star Alexander Zverev, plus 3.5 at a minus 135 versus Novak Djokovic on DraftKings. Risky play here. Obviously, this is a tough one going against Novak, who most will say is the GOAT of tennis. I mean, Novak in Grand Slams, he's just a different breed, pretty simple. He's always locked in, playing well no matter what's going on. But Zverev is also a beast and matches up very well against Novak. So don't take Zverev slight. Like, he's a good player, obviously. And mind you, in their last 5 matches head-to-head on hard court, Zverev's 3-2 over Novak. So that says something. And, I mean, like I said, Zverev's been playing some of, if not the best tennis of his lifetime, and that's why he's number 2 in the world right now. So we're going to rock with him. And a little ballsy pick, but we're taking the Alexander Zverev plus 3.5 for a 2-star at a minus 135. Lock those in. So there's your NBA, NHL, tennis locks. You boys got anything else?
No, also
Beautiful. So
No,
that
I
locks us
think
in.
I just saying people gonna need to get locked in here. That was what about 20, 21 units last week again,
Over.
A
Yeah,
lot. And
21.4.
also, yeah, and our first milestone, 25 pods, I believe you said.
Mhm.
Correct.
So
Episode number
I mean
25.
crazy we've been doing this for 6 months now. So right around
Profiting
that.
the
Well,
whole
actually
way.
a little bit less than 6, probably about 5.
Yeah, because a couple weeks
But
we'll have 2 podcasts.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But
So
still, I
yeah,
mean,
probably about 5.
5 months, it's pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
But
But
anyway, so thank you everybody for tuning in once again to episode number 25, and we will see you this weekend for football locks. So don't miss out on those, and don't miss out on these locks either, because we're hot. So don't be dumb. But all right, thank you again, and we'll see you soon. Peace.